Hello hockey fans, Oddman Rush here and welcome back to NHL Teammate Tag, the show where we connect two NHL players from completely different eras by linking them through their teammates. In today's episode, we are going to link two Chicago Blackhawks legends and fellow countrymen who have each been inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. So join me as we connect Stan Mikita to Marian Hossa through NHL Teammate Tag. Let us begin with the very first player of this chain, Stan Mikita. One of the greatest forwards in NHL history, Stan Mikita spent 22 seasons in the league, all with the Blackhawks, between 1959 and 1980, where he scored 541 goals and 1,467 points in just 1,394 regular season games. Now, if his scoring numbers weren't impressive enough, Makita would earn plenty of awards during this span, including 4 Art Ross trophies, 2 Hart trophies, 2 Lady Byng trophies, and a Stanley Cup championship too. And that's not even mentioning his 6 first-team All-Star nods, his 2 second-team berths, and him leading the entire league in scoring on 4 separate occasions too. They really don't make them like Makita anymore, do they? During his final 3 seasons in the league between 1977 and 1980, Makita would play alongside Chicago's new up-and-coming star and another future Hall of Famer, Doug Wilson. One of the most reliable blue liners of his generation, Doug Wilson would play 16 seasons in the league, split between the Blackhawks and the San Jose Sharks between 1977 and 1993, notching 237 goals and 827 points in 1,024 games in the process. Not only that, the defenseman would also earn several accolades too, including a Norris Trophy, 7 trips to the All-Star game, 2 second All-Star team berths, and a first All-Star team as well. Sounds like a pretty successful career to me, folks. During his final 3 years in Chicago between 1989 and 1991, Wilson would play alongside the team's next superstar forward, Jeremy Roenick. A high-scoring player throughout his career, Jeremy Roenick would play parts of 2 decades in the show between 1989 and 2009 with a handful of different teams, where he notched 513 goals and 1,216 points in 1,363 regular season games. Alongside his impressive career statistics, the American forward would also earn numerous accolades too, including 8 trips to the NHL All-Star Game, an Olympic silver medal, and an induction into the United States Hockey Hall of Fame back in 2011. There's certainly worse ways to make your mark, that's for sure. During his last 6 seasons in Chicago between 1990 and 1996, Roenick found himself playing with a fellow countryman and a future league legend, Chris Chelios. One of the longest tenured players the National Hockey League has ever seen, Chris Chelios played parts of 26 seasons in the show between 1983 and 2010, where he scored 185 goals and 948 points in 1,651 games for his efforts. During this long and successful career, the American blue liner would earn his fair share of awards, including 3 Norris trophies, 3 Stanley Cup championships, 5 first All-Star teams, and 2 second All-Star nods too. Oh, and he also won numerous accolades while representing Team USA, and he was inducted into various different Hall of Fames too, just in case his trophy cabinet wasn't iconic enough already, you know. Now, during the 2008-2009 NHL season, Chelios would play his final year with the Detroit Red Wings organization, and though he would make a minimal impact for the team during that year, he would suit up alongside the team's latest free agent signing and a future Chicago Blackhawks legend, Marian Hossa. One of the best Blackhawks of the 2010s, Marion Hossa would spend parts of 19 seasons in the league between 1997 and 2017, scoring 525 goals and 1,134 points in 1,309 games during that span. Not only that, the Slovakian forward would also get his hands on plenty of accolades, including 3 Stanley Cup championships all with Chicago, 5 trips to the All-Star Game, a place on the All-Rookie team, and a spot on the second All-Star team as well. And that's not even mentioning his various international achievements, as well as his induction into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2021. His NHL career may have ended under unfortunate circumstances, but there's no denying that Marian Hossa left his mark and then some. So thanks to each of these players, their lengthy careers in the show, and their long list of teammates over the years, we have somehow linked Stan Mikita to Marian Hossa with only 3 different players in between them. We have connected 2 Blackhawks legends who played just a few decades apart, and all it took was a high-scoring forward and some Hall of Fame defensemen. That's pretty impressive when you think about it, right? Was this a difficult task? Not really. Does it actually mean something in the grand scheme of things? Probably not, but I had fun making it, so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it too. And on that note, I'm going to end today's video. That was the latest game of NHL Teammate Tag. What do you guys think about the players that we selected, or the skaters that we used to link them? Do you agree with the connections I made, or would you have linked them differently instead? Also, do you have another pair of players you would like me to explore in a future episode? Do let me know in the comments below, I would love to hear what you guys think. But thank you very much for watching, guys, I do hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye! A big thank you to Bexy93, Burned Retinas, Drew Fawcett, Houston NG, Raquel and Worthless Pieces for helping support this video via Patreon. If you too want to help support the channel a little bit further and get a shout out at the end of every future video, make sure you head over to patreon.com/oddmanrush and become a patron today.